Wes, Jan, and Killian are gathered around, intensely studying floor plans of Dejan's office building. Dejan, notorious for his computer empire, was an early investor in OpenAI, likely with illicit funds. I'm trying to trace the source of that money for a clearer picture. Hannah's got someone digging into Dejan Michael's past. Meanwhile, Lucy, the operations lead, meticulously reviews the plans. Here's a back door and another one here. There's a service elevator leading to a secret tunnel here, and we've paid off a security guard. He'll be in the bathroom during your entry and will avoid the cameras on Dejan's floor. He's not a problem. Our challenge is executing the mission. Simply inject the contents into this hard drive, into Dejan's systems, and it's game over.
Alright, do we need have a code for his computer?
Yes, that'll be provided. And the cops? It's 2 a.m. They'll be asleep. Why him? Excuse me. Why Dejan? Well, he's a criminal and needs to be stopped. You've seen his file, don't play dumb. I chuckle. Someone like Dejan would have eyes on his enemies. There's something off. Chad, no time for games. Speak up or shut up. Alright. It's odd. Dejan's a criminal but not in jail. Why destroy him with a hard drive instead of setting him up?
The boss wants it this way. Isn't that right, Killian?
Killian nods silently. We'll go over the logistics again tomorrow before the mission. Lucy, Jan, and Wes exit.
You seem onto something.
I've played this game enough to sense when some things just don't add up. Killian laughs.
Well, you're sharper than I thought.
He grabs his coffee cup and leaves, and I'm left pondering. Entering the house, a noise in the kitchen startles me. I pull my gun from my sock and head in, flicking on the lights to Imogen screams. You could have been shot! Good thing you didn't then.
Why are you here?
Hannah sent me to brief you.
Well, don't worry, I've been briefed.
The plan's to leave you for dead.
What?
After you plant the drive, Jan and Wes will try to kill you and pin the crime on you.
How long have you known?
2 days. I have an informant.
Who?
It's not important, but I love him.
Killian?
Yes, him.
Alright, so what's the game plan now?
You need to secure that hard drive. Stop it from being used. It's crucial evidence for the police to nail David and keep him off our backs. Well, that's easier said than done. But you have to make it happen. There's too much on the line. Our lives, our future, the well-being of this whole town.
Alright, I'm on it.
But tell me, how can we be sure we can trust Killian in all this? He has no reason to help us unless he's good. And since he met with Dejan last night, our real enemy is...
Yeah, I agree.
So what's our move?
Sara's toddler is at a table, absorbed in coloring.
Sara, glancing over at him occasionally, approaches my table with a warm smile. I've made up my mind. You don't scare me anymore. Maybe you should get to know me better before deciding that. She laughs lightly. I think I understand you. You're kind, something rare in the men who come here.
Oh, so I'm a rare breed then.
You're from Chicago, aren't you?
Was it that obvious?
My dad has the same way of talking.
Sounds like a great guy. Wish I could have met him.
He passed away 3 years ago.
I'll stop talking now.
Thanks for the money, by the way. Paid off my water and electric bills with it.
And even saints can surprise you sometimes.
You've got a cheeky charm. I like that. It's a date.
A date? She places her business card on the table.
I want you to take me out to dinner.
Your wedding ring?
Husband's away with his mistress. I'm seeking a little revenge.
Oh, no thank you.
Well, keep the card. You might change your mind.
Are you always this forward?
When I need to be. Are you always this cold?
I'm not your type.
I know my type. And you're it.
Believe me, I'm not.
We'll see about that.
She walks away to check on her son, and I watch her, contemplative. David Igor, a tall, successful businessman, stands before Lucy, Jan, Wes, and Killian. He's on to us. And keep it quiet till he's dealt with.
I have a plan for every scenario.
I doubt he's smart enough to figure out everything.
Do we know if the sisters are aware? He gets his info from them.
Check the computer. No indication she knows anything.
I'll dig deeper.
This needs to go flawlessly. My reflection and the livelihoods of big players depend on it. Dijon's a threat. Needs to be discredited. We clear on the stakes? Yes, boss. Why so silent? Speak up in meetings. I said what I needed to. Good. Now.
David signals Wes, who hands him a Glock. Without hesitation, David shoots Killian dead.
Gonna claim that suit.
It's on my list.
David exits, leaving Killian's body behind. It's mission night. Me, Wes, Jan, and 3 operatives hired by Lucy already. Imogen's intel suggests only Wes, Jan, and I are meant to survive. Ugh. Dijon's man Killian is now out of the picture, taken care of by David and his crew. Hannah and Imogen struck a deal with Dijon. In exchange for evidence against David, we'll secure new, albeit crooked, clients for our PI business. A job's a job, after all. Dressed in black, we watch as vans pull up. 6 men step out. You 3 on my signal. 3 men remain stationary as Jan passes the hard drive to Wes. I watch attentively, noting every moment. Wes carefully secures the hard drive in the zippered pocket of his coat. My eyes stay locked on that pocket, memorizing its location. Chad, you're with Wes. Move out. Wes suddenly bolts, and I'm right on his heels. My senses heightened. As I chase after him, I stay vigilant, constantly checking over my shoulder behind us. The 3 operatives who stayed back pile into one of the vans. Simultaneously, another van rolls up to the scene. All right, boys. Catch you at the office. The driver of the new van hops in, and both vehicles peel away, leaving the remaining van with its engine idling keys still in the ignition. Time for some action. With a determined look, Jan sets off in the same direction Wes and I took, his intentions clear and ominous. We're in a service elevator, and a fight is in full swing. As the doors slide open, Wes and I tumble out, locked in a fierce grapple. In the dimly lit expanse of Dijon's office, my senses are razor sharp. Wes, determined and strong, throws the first punch, aiming straight for my face. I duck just in time, feeling the rush of air as his fist misses, and quickly counter with a jab to his ribs. He grunts, winded for a moment, but recovers fast, launching a series of calculated punches. I'm on my toes, agile and experienced, parrying his blows and weaving through his attacks, searching for an opening. It comes when Wes overreaches with a right hook. I seize the moment, landing a powerful uppercut that sends him staggering back. Oh, but Wes is tough. Shakes off the hit, his eyes burning with resolve. He charges at me, trying to grapple and bring me down. I anticipate his move, step aside, and use his momentum to throw him to the ground. Furious now, Wes springs back up and swings wildly, his usual precision lost in his rage. I remain calm and focused, exploiting his recklessness, landing blow after blow, wearing him down. The fight gets more intense. I land a solid punch to Wes's jaw, sending him reeling, but he counters with a low kick, nearly knocking me off my feet. Both of us breathing heavily, take a moment circling each other, sizing up our next move. Wes tries to gather his strength, but it's clear he's flagging. I see my opening and go on the offensive, my fists and feet moving in a blur. In a desperate move, Wes tries to pull out the hard drive, hoping to use it as leverage, but I'm faster. I grab his hand, twist it away, and send the hard drive flying across the floor. Then with a swift roundhouse kick, I incapacitate Wes, leaving him groaning on the ground. Beaten, but still conscious. He watches me retrieve the hard drive and pocket it. I stand over Wes, catching my breath, looking down with a mixture of respect and warning. Then I turn and walk away, leaving him injured but alive in the vast, echoing warehouse. Jan, moving with a purpose, finds Wes injured and struggling. Is it done? Did you take care of him?
No, he got the jump on me. Couldn't finish it.
Where did he go?
Downstairs.
Can you walk?
I think so.
You think? I need certainty.
I can. I can walk.
I've got to report this.
Wait, the hard drive.
It's been injected, right? Wes slowly shakes his head, a look of defeat in his eyes. Damn it, Wes! Inject first, then kill. It's not rocket science. Get up. Wes attempts to stand, pain etched in his face.
I can't walk.
Then you're on your own. I've got bigger problems now. Chad pulls out his phone, dialing hastily. Boss, we've got a problem. The hard drives are gone. We botched it.
Oh, sure. Blame me for everything.
Boss, I need to track him down.
Can still find him.
Wes is compromised. We can't continue.
In a sudden move.
Jan draws his gun and points it at Wes. I'm sorry, pal.
No, wait! We can work this out!
Boss's orders. Can't leave loose ends.
I can walk, I'm okay.
Before Wes can react, Jan fires, silencing him forever. Jan then dashes off. Battered and bruised, I stagger out of the building, spotting a van with its engine running. Before I can make a move towards it, I see Jan approaching the van, his eyes scanning the surroundings. Unseen, I watch as Jan opens the van door. The moment he does, a massive explosion erupts. The van is engulfed in flames, instantly killing Jan. Standing amidst the chaos, I clutch the hard drive. My mind racing. Why are David's men turning on each other? What's the real game here? Oh, my injuries are worse than I thought. I'm limping painfully down the dimly lit corridor of an apartment building, Imogen right beside me lugging our gear. Up ahead, a red door stands out starkly against the door walls. We approach it and I raise my hand to knock. The door swings open.
Oh, it took you long enough. And here I was thinking tonight might be my lucky night. But it seems you've brought company.
We're in a bind, Sara. We need your help.
Honestly, you're like a superhero to us at this moment. I guess I'm swapping out the role of damsel for Lois Kent tonight. Come on in. Let's see what kind of trouble you dragged to my doorstep.
I step inside, leaning heavily on Imogen for support while Sara closes the door behind us, sealing us away from the dangers of the night. Tune into the next episode to uncover the secrets and deceptions in this tangled web.